What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Road to Tokujou, game number 84 here. We made some progress last game. Let's see if we can keep it rolling here. It's kind of been a little bit of the struggle bus here on oh no, it's one of those games again when the audio seems to be broken on Tenhou. Alright. I guess I'm gonna turn up the music a little because we don't have in-game noises here. There we go. Apologies for that. Starting out here in East 1, door is Baiman. I do have two of them, and hands coming together quite nicely here. We are Ishan 10 already. So let's see if we can get to Tenpai soon and capitalize on these two Dora and get an early lead in this game would be nice. I'm gonna choose to go headless here in the name of efficiency. Oh, it's Richie. We actually have only one save tile. Should we push is the question. Yes? A little bit anyway? Okay. I'm just gonna toss that back. Still, the only safe tile we have is a pin. At what point do we stop? Not yet, I guess. Like, I mean, with just one save tile, that's a solid effort there. The Forso somehow doesn't deal in. Grade 7 is Nakasuji, but actually, I could go around it like this and keep the 7 as my pair, and that way I don't have to cut anything from the other shapes if I just Tenpai this way. And it's very unlikely that this guy's waiting for 9 pin, considering the very early 8 pin drop. Okay, 1-so just came out, so let's just cut it back. With 2 4-sos out though, I'm not sure if I can get to Tenpai. Maybe I'll just take this for K10 at this point. Yeah, I would have been very shocked if he was waiting on 9 pin. 2 pin's fine. Okay, 7 pin's fine as well. So if we pick up something too dangerous in the late stages here, we can choose to fold. With 7 pin, 7 pin. How does that not deal in? I guess it was Nakasuji. 3-mon. It is Suji. Alright. We live. Oh, it was 5-8 months. We collect some Tenpai payments there. Alrighty. East 1, repeat 1, Dora is 6 min. This hand's a little bit less exciting than the last one, but it still has some promise if we get the right draws. Now, there's a chance for Sanshoku, 7, 8, 9. Actually, there was a chance for 1, 2, 3 as well, but I feel like that one's a little harder to make. Considering we need to have a pair, and we already have a pair of 2 pins. Alright, well, interesting pickup. Let's pick it. Let's keep it for now. I don't think I need this tile. Let's just toss it. Con of 5 so. Alright, there's some action going on around the table. I've gotta pay close attention more so than usual because the audio is not working. So I can't go off of sort of the usual audio cues of somebody making a call. Alright. It's possible Toyman's Tenpai now. Tsumogiri Richi on 8. Come on there. Three pin comes out. Oh, and another Richi. What is the safest tile I got? Perhaps it is 9? 1 pin maybe? 1 pin. I'm gonna go for 1 pin there. Sumo? Yeah. There was 2 5 mon. Oh, and 4 Ura, that is just unnecessary. Just rips the 4 Ura for Baiman there. And well, suddenly our friend here has kept us still in East 1 and has a massive lead. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Anything could still happen in this game, potentially. Or the dealer could win another big hand and just end it, I suppose. Have a really quick game. Alright, we pick up a Dora there. Hand's looking good. We have 3 Dora now. We have options to sort of force a Tanyao if we want to just like speed up and try to win the quick Mangan here. Yeah, I think we want to kind of speed up here considering Toyman has already pawned the Hatsu. I think maybe I want to cut the 3 Mon before it becomes too dangerous, because I don't really want to cut the Dora. Okay, let's go 3 Mon now. And 6 Mon. Okay, it's just a pawn. We haven't died. Keeping these 2 wind tiles as sort of safe tiles here. I'll cut them as I progress. No, this one I could keep for more efficiency. Alright. We are each on 10. Only trouble here is if we pick up the 1 Mon, then we gotta pretty much toss it and potentially end up in Furitan. We are Tenpai, but we can only win on 4 Mon. I don't know how easy it's gonna be to get, because Toyman looks to be collecting Manzu here. Can we get it? 7 Mon is the right Suji, but not the right tile. I think it's possible Toyman's waiting on lower Manzu, so we might not get it. Alrighty. Oh gosh. That is just a bad tile, huh? 3 Mon is Suji to Toyman. Do we dare? For Tenpai payments. Oh my god! No, the timer just ran out. I guess, okay, 3 Mon wouldn't have dealt it either, but the Dora cut. Ah, okay. I'm glad I didn't die there because of the freaking timer. I took too long deciding. Man, you really have to look way closer here when because there is an audio cue when your timer's about to run out. And because I don't have that, I missed it. I really gotta make sure that my game audio is working properly before I queue, because it is truly a handicap, and I could have died there because my timer drops the Dora there. Anyway, moving on here, we do have a very nice looking hand right now with Salmon-chan in Sozu, 2 Ryanmens in Pinzu, 1 Dora. Although cutting the Dora for Tanyao seems fine as well. Not gonna open the hand just yet. I'm gonna cut the Dora, because giving up 1 Dora for Tanyao is obviously the same sort of trade-off. We're not losing any value. actually gonna cut the 5 mon now. And just sort of stick to my shapes, commit here to the Ryanmen slash Ishanten slash Sanmen-chan Ishanten. Let's cut the Wanso first, because Toyman seems to be going for another flush. Alright. No Tenpai yet, but it is a wide Ishanten, so let's hope. Not quite yet. North is actually missing. Maybe I should have cut it. Toyman might want it as part of their flush. Alright, it's coming out. Ricci. Alright. Nope. No one wanted it. No pause. Oh, and they just dealing Ipatsu. Fantastic. Alright. I'll take a nice 12k. Very nice there. Very nice hand. Alright. We keep our dealership here. We get slightly closer to the chip leader. I always call them chip leaders. It's a poker term, but you know, in first place here. Now then, we can't Ron or Sumo Mangan. Well, we can't Ron Mangan. Can we Sumo Mangan is the question. Sumo Mangan puts us at, what is that, 44.8 plus the Homba. $44.8 plus 12. Which is 46. And our friend here would go down to 503 minus 4,000 minus 400. Oh my god, it would be enough by 100 points to Sumo Mangan if my math is correct. If I Sumo Mangan, we can end the game with us in first by 100 points. Not that I can probably get a Mangan here. This hand, I don't know if it can become a Mangan. The good thing is that Toyman does not bust if it's not a Mangan though. If it's just like 2k all or 26 all, Toyman lives. Alright, we have a Ryanmen Ishanten, and we could just go Ricci, Tsumo, Pinfu, no Dora. But maybe we can get the red 5 so. Or any other red 5 for that matter, before I call Ricci. And then we could just hit Ipatsu, Ura maybe for a Mangan, and that gets us there. I'm actually just gonna cut the 6-0 now. Even though it cuts our efficiency a little bit, I think I'd rather keep the safer Haku at this point in the game. There's our Tempai, so I'm gonna hit it. We could hit Ipatsu and Ura for our Mangan, basically. Oh, but wait. Yeah, you're right. That's right. I don't know why I said you're right. I'm right. Ipatsu, okay, we did not hit Ipatsu anyway. And that would have been an upgrade to the potential Ipeko, which gives us more Han to try to get us there, but I don't have... Oh, shoot. I don't have auto wind turned on because I at least want to think about passing Ron on Toyman if they give me my tile, but I don't think I will. Actually, if it's just Richie Painful, right? If I don't hit Ura, then the game's not over anyway. Yeah, okay, I'm not passing Ron anyway. Looks like we didn't get our winning tile regardless, and it's just Tenpai payments. Yep, just Tenpai payments. It does get us closer to first. And now it's only 145k. 145. Sorry, 14,500 difference. This hand is worse than the last one though. Don't know if this one can get to Tenpai. It needs a lot of help. Not only does it need a lot of help, but it also has no value that I can see. So far anyway. Let's just proceed as normal. Maybe the hand can just be a normal hand. Okay. No improvements. I think this hand's, yeah, it's kind of a bust here, so... If Toyman busts here, we take our second place and we're happy. I think. We're okay with this sort of outcome. But if first place deals in, that's actually ideal. That once it was a push. Cut south, I feel. Let's see how the hand develops. There's still a non-zero chance we can get this to Tenpai safely. That's actually a great pickup because the 8-pin is safe. So we can continue advancing the hand. Oh, but 5-pin though, I don't know. 5-pin, I don't know. I think we're just out. Is that it? Okay, now the question is this a bust? For Toyman, it's not. It's a very small hand. Alright, so we continue. We made it to East 3. No longer any additional Homba. It does make it harder for us to steal first place by busting Toyman. Basically, we need to direct hit Mangan first place. Is what we need to do. Which is not impossible. We do have 2 Dora. I guess I should have kept the Chun to make additional value there, because it would have been Yakuhai Dora 2, and that would have done it. That being said though, if I direct hit first place, the game just continues. It's not over. Exactly, so it's okay. Oh goodness. Clearly I misplayed there. Okay, straightforward here. I'll pawn anything. We do have a Riichi from Toyman. Toyman's final stand. I actually have no save tiles. Our Hatsu is a very great pickup there. Alright, cut 3-man maybe? Help me out? No? Like, what do I do? I've got nothing. Nakasuji is what I'll cut. Okay, alright. Toyman has some life. Alright, much needed there for them. Now they're out of Mangan sort of busting range. And we've made it to East 4. When it looked like somebody would bust and the game would just be over, you know, we're pretty much in it for the long game now. Alright. Got a bit of an interesting hand with an Anko of the 6-pin. A couple of Ryanmens with a red 5. I'm actually gonna cut the 1-3 so I feel, because the 7 so can accept the Dora if I were to pick it up, and I'd rather have that. Oh, punish. I'm just gonna cut it back. And now the 3. We truly have no use for it anymore. Interesting. I wonder if we can incorporate that in any way, maybe by forcing some kind of Tenhou here. Pawning 8-pin maybe, pawning 6-pin, pawning 3-man. Cheating 4-man with the 2-3 shape. Ooh, Dama? Dama Tenhou no Mi, I do not understand. Alright, well, looking at a pretty interesting Hypai here, pretty clear-cut sort of Chanta to me. Well, maybe not anymore. I don't know about Chanta anymore. I think it's just Chun. Let's not pawn just yet. keeping options open here. I kind of like this song, so I'm gonna add it to my personal playlist. It's rare that I find a banger with these no copyright playlists, but I like this one. Sounds nice. That's a shame. Oh, we could have used the door in the end. Alright, my hand's not moving forward, so I think it's time to start calling for real. If we are presented with another opportunity to do so. I don't know about this one though. 6-6-7 pin is like my strongest of shapes. So I'm okay not calling that one. I sort of was considering calling more the 1 pin or 9 man or the 3 pin if it came out, but the 6, goodness, the 6-7 pin shape I feel like I could complete on my own. That's like the least one I'm worried about not playing. Three pin's almost dead, so this shape needs a lot of help. Five mon. Yes, I told you. The 5-6-7 I could complete on my own. Now everything else I'm not quite sure. Also, where is Chun? Guy could be 10 by now, over there, maybe a flush. Something to sort of keep in mind. The Chun could be Mochi Mochi, but if that's your weight, friend, you're not getting it from me. The red 5 mon is insanely wild. That could deal into a big hand right there, but it's looking like it's not, it's just a chi. Alright, I'm going to take it. And I'm going to take a Shabo because the Penchon is just one tile. Of course it would have come out right away. There it was, you see it? Like butter. I would have felt like a genius there, but no. The Shabo is actually 2 tiles. There's one pin out there and one 9 mon out there. So I just went with one that had more outs. Ah, we get it anyway. Great. We move on here to South 2. And once again, I'm looking at a hand that has many Doras. All 3 reds actually, and 1 regular Dora. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use all of these Dora, but let's keep them all for now and just cut them when necessary. I'm just gonna cut 2 pin here and see how it goes. We are 1-1-6, 11-6 away from first. Always gotta keep an eye on that to see how close we are. I'm fine keeping some floaters here. Hand has enough value that I can just sort of push for maximum acceptance here in all suits. Try to get the Tenpai as quickly as possible. And yes, I will take a Haku. Okay, that's another completed shape. I'm not punting west, I feel. It does get us to Ishan 10, but it pretty much guarantees a Tanki weight. I guess I could be on a Tanki weight. But also, I feel like keeping the west-west for safety is fine. Although, do we want safety with this much value? I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. We have a choice again. I feel like it's too crazy. A little too crazy to pawn and just have my floating 2 Dora. Because if someone calls Ricci, I'm pretty much guaranteed dropping one of those 2 Dora into that Ricci. Puts me in a very bad spot, I feel. Oh goodness. Okay. Now we've paired up the Wanman. West is dead though, so we're gonna pretty much have to wait on the Wanman alone. Or if it somehow comes out first, we can pawn that first and end up with a Ryanman. But I feel like the Ryanman will probably fill first just because there's more tiles. And hey, if we had pawned west before, we wouldn't have picked this up because the order of the draws would have shifted. So our patience kind of paid off there, but let's see if we can complete the hand. Let's see if we can complete the hand. Now Haku Dora 4 is a Mangan, as the dealer would end the game if I busted Toyman with it. I'm gonna cut this. What's it gonna be? Nothing yet. Still no progress here. Still waiting for that Dora, waiting for that 3-6 mod. Chun, I've already cut, so I'm gonna cut it again. We don't want to end up in Furiten, I feel. Oh, it's twice cut anyway. I only saw it in my own discards, but I didn't notice it over there. It was dead anyway, so it didn't matter. No help. No help to us. We couldn't do it. Alright. Pinfu Tanyo Dama from last place. I don't quite understand it, but they did it. And we move on to South 3 here. Dora's 8 so I do have one in a nice shape there. Let's just cut the Chun here. Well, nothing changes in terms of our winning condition. However, since my dealership is over now, it basically means that I need a Haneman run on Toyman to end in first. And as you know, Haneman's slightly harder to do. So let's see if we can make it happen. Or simply get closer by winning any hand that doesn't bust anyone. And then trying again in South 4. Alright, the red 5-mon connects there. This is not a hand I can open, unfortunately. But it is a hand our friend over there can open. And as for me, the Chi helped me pick up a very wonderful Formon. And now I'm Ishan 10. Going maximum efficiency here. Maximum efficiency. Let's try to get to Tenpai. Okay. East it is. Okay. Alright. That puts us, well, kind of far from being able to get to first. So I think it's gonna be accepting our second place. Alright, quick pawn of the Haku here from our friend in last. Wonder what it means. They need I guess they need kind of a Mangan? Is Mangan enough? It has to be Sumo. Or a Ron on Toyman, right? Let's trust that they have some kind of plan there. Alright, potential Tenhou here. Okay, I was gonna cheat that, but I guess not. Well, I can pawn now. Ha! Okay. So maybe it's Haku, never mind. We have a very small sumo and we continue. You have the option to con the 9-mon, but it's pretty much not going to happen. Anything that could potentially give more Dora to anyone else is just completely unnecessary right now. Like I said before, we're just trying to secure our second place. We are 2 Shanten, but our shapes kind of suck. There is a possibility for Sanshoku though. Alright, well, I think we have pretty much kind of an easy fold here. There's no reason for us to push, and I think our 2 friends would probably push. Or at least our friend in last. So let's just fold. Let's just fold and be happy with our second place. This is probably okay. It's literally 0 chance. And if it's kind of a shabo, it's probably cheap. Oh, there it is. No, it's con. It's not sumo, it's con. Dang, I would have had 3 onkos if I kept the 3-7 pins. Now what? Oh, ho, ho. Don't really know what to cut. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. I'm somehow like collecting a bunch of Manzu here now. Oh, 3 pins fine. Oh, they deal in. And that's it. Wow. Alright. Oops, sorry, that's my alarm that I set up for something. Alright. So we take the second place. What a long game that was. But I think we did okay sort of maintaining our points that we gathered throughout the early game. So we make a few more points. We're at 275 now. Sweet. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.